Hey guys, what's up? It's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, subscribe. My name is Emily Keefe. I'm an actor, singer. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and I put out a lot of book content, but I also do some lifestyle and beauty content. That's probably what led you here today for this absolutely groundbreaking video. I hate making intros so much. The same thing every single time, and they get super boring. Where are my notes? Today's video is all about non-BOTOX, anti-aging alternatives, products, and habits to get into. I have 6 products / habits that will just absolutely change your life. So I'm on one today. I don't know. I'm in my late 20s, but anti-aging and preventative aging care is something that I've been thinking about recently. So I just kind of wanted to share what's been working for me and spill the tea a little bit. Just a disclaimer, I'm not obviously, but I'm not a skincare professional. So everything I share is based on like limited research I've done and my own experience and what works for me. There are some things that I'm gonna be talking about that are just kind of like scientifically proven and like accepted as fact. But like as far as the products goes, obviously like do what's best for your skin and listen to your skin and listen to your body, all that stuff. Let me just talk a little bit about why I care about anti-aging. I obviously, I want my skin to look good for as long as possible, and in my late 20s I kind of noticed little signs of aging start to appear. My forehead wrinkles kind of started peeking through. I am on camera a lot. I'm a film actor and I also have a YouTube channel, so it's just something that I noticed probably a little bit more than like the average person would notice. So I wanted to just kind of start taking some preventative steps to slowing that process down and kind of stitching up what I saw. There are increasing pressures on people, specifically young women in their 20s, to get BOTOX, and I'm gonna get into why that's actually like really bad. Not only just mentally and emotionally, but also like physically. I will get into that in a second. I find that BOTOX has become more of a measure of wealth than health, and I just think that there are so many other ways to make your skin healthy and get that collagen, like the boost that it needs, get the inflammation down. Like there's so many ways to do that don't involve injecting neurotoxins into your face. Like anything that's just a measure of wealth, that just always makes me a little suspicious, especially when it's something that's like being injected into your body. Anyway, I want to feel my best and look my best in the most natural, affordable way possible. Like I'm working on a budget here. I don't have a lot of money to spend, but I'm also willing to invest a little money into my kind of anti-aging skincare. And yeah, I just want to get into some good habits that my older self will thank me for, rather than like turning 40, turning 45 and being like, God, I wish I did this when I was younger. Now I have this I have to deal with. You know what I mean? I have a lot of friends who have gotten BOTOX and I love them just the same. I don't judge individual people for getting BOTOX. It is your body and your choice, and whatever you do with it, like, I think it's great. But having said that, I personally don't think it's smart to get BOTOX at my age, and I want to share with you why, so that it will help you inform your decision, if that makes sense. I think this topic is just a little sensitive because you never want to shame women for like doing stuff to their bodies, but I think it's also important to really look at the facts and make sure that like we're all making the best decisions for ourselves. Obviously, BOTOX is expensive. Like, I mean, depending on how much you get, it could be from like $300 to $750 every like 3 or 4 months. It's also temporary, so it's like you're spending all this money and then you're gonna have to go back in 3 or 4 months. It just doesn't seem very like fiscally sound to me, especially in your 20s. Like, you should probably be investing that money in other things. It's also just like really invasive. Like, they're using needles in your face and it is painful. It's usually tolerable pain, but it's not like a fun experience to get BOTOX. It's also time consuming. It's like literally like going to a doctor appointment once every 3 months, and like, I don't know, like I have work to do. Like I'm hustling. I don't have time to like go, like I even did these nails myself. Like I don't have time to go to all these like cosmetic appointments personally. It's very time consuming unless it's like an absolutely necessary health related appointment. Like you will not find me at a doctor's office of any kind, whether it's cosmetic or like whatever. The main thing that I think is important to note if you're in your 20s and you're thinking about using Botox is that Botox is great. Like, I think the first few times you use it, even the first few years you use it, it is known that your body will build antibodies against it. So over time, say 10 years down the line, you've been using Botox for 10 years, like you're going to need more and more Botox to get the same effect every time you use it. So that's gonna make the price go up, and it's also just gonna like be putting a lot of into your face that you originally probably didn't realize you were gonna have to put in if you had committed to it for that long. Maybe in my 50s or 60s I might get Botox, but if I'm getting Botox in my 20s, like that doesn't leave a lot of room for me when I'm 40 years old to like go anywhere with my face. You're just gonna need more Botox over time, and it's gonna cost a lot of money, and your face is just gonna look different because you're gonna be putting more Botox into your face than you had initially thought that you were going to need. Also, over time, because Botox literally stops your muscles from working, like you break your arm, you don't use it for a while, like those muscles get smaller and they shrink a little bit. The same thing happens in your face. So over time, like the skin will get thinner, veins will appear more prominent, you're actually gonna look older because of what Botox does to the muscles in your face over a long period of time. Short term, you know, your first shot of Botox, yeah, you're probably gonna look snatched, amazing. But over time, we're talking, again, if you're starting Botox in your 20s, decades and decades and decades of using Botox, the muscles in your face are going to deteriorate, which is, I think, the adverse effect of what people getting Botox want. There has been like a decent amount of research for Botox around safety short term, but not nearly enough long term. I mean, people have not been using Botox long enough to study the effects on the body and the mind over the decades that people use it, just because, yeah, it hasn't been around long enough. So there's also sort of a safety stipulation for me that I'm just kind of not 100% sold, and like I don't 100% trust the situation. There are also some side effects that can come with Botox. Some are rarer than others. I know a lot of people that get long-term headaches after they get Botox. Some of the side effects actually make you look worse physically. Your eyes can droop. You can also have vision changes and temporary bruising. Knowing all of this about Botox, I am doing everything I can to never use it and like really just keep up with preventative anti-aging skincare that is non-invasive. And now I'm going to share that with you. The first thing that I think is pretty widely accepted as the number one most basic, easiest anti-aging tool is SPF. Sunscreen. I use SPF 36. A lot of sources say you should be using at least 30 and above every day. I put it on my face, my neck, my ears, my hands. If I don't go outside in the winter, I'm inside all day, still wearing SPF all the time. If I'm laying out in the sun, you best believe I'm gonna have like SPF 45 all over my body. The UV rays, they cause wrinkles, pigmentation, sunspots, reduce skin elasticity, and damage to collagen fibers, and the skin elasticity and collagen fibers are all things that prevent aging. You need those. So if you don't put SPF on, the sun's gonna speed up the aging process. This is really the basis of any anti-aging skincare routine. You have to be consistent. You have to wear it every day. I even had an esthetician tell me once you should wear 40 or higher. So take that or leave it. I really, really like this SPF. I'll link it down below. I have no idea how to say this. Innisfree Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. It's like very affordable. I'll link everything down below, obviously, but yeah. Step 2, take off your makeup before you go to sleep. This is so important. There are studies that back up the fact that if you sleep in your makeup, your skin ages 7 days as opposed to 1. You know, if you do it once or twice a year, that's fine, but think about it. Like, if you wear your makeup to bed every night and sleep in your makeup every night, you're aging 7 times faster than you should, which can really catch up to you. So you really should be making a habit of taking off your makeup before you go to sleep and having just like a good skincare routine as well, but like take off that makeup. Basically, makeup traps pollutants inside of your skin, which causes like a lot of inflammation, and when you sleep, the new skin cells will come to the surface and the old ones will shed, because sleep is a time of, you know, renewal, your cells are renewing, all of that. Makeup traps the dead cells into your skin basically and causes collagen to break down. Collagen is basically what reduces wrinkles and increases skin's elasticity, which slows down the aging process. Light won't be able to reflect off your skin, it will look really dull, and it'll just cause more fine lines and wrinkles. Your skin will just become less elastic more rapidly, and you just don't want that. You don't want any of that. And obviously, like, it clogs your pores and will make you break out. That's not anti-aging, but it's just not good. Just like take off your makeup. The next step is probably the closest to an actual Botox alternative that you'll get, and that is Frownies facial patches. I made a whole video about these things. I will put that up here for you. I started using these just like on my own. I tagged Frownies in a post on Instagram. We started talking and I asked for an affiliate link and got one. So you can actually get 10% off your order of Frownies with my code Emily10. And I'll leave that in the description as well, that link for you guys. But I just really want to say I used Frownies before I got that link. These I swear by, and I did before I was an affiliate. So basically, what Frownies are, these little like square / rectangles that you basically just spray water on and stick them to your face. It's super non-invasive, it's affordable. This is like $23 and it has like 144 patches in it that smooths out the wrinkles on your forehead over time. It does the same thing Botox does, but you have to be consistent with it and it takes a lot more time because it's a natural way of doing it. The first month I had Frownies, I wore an entire cast, they kind of call it, like on my forehead across the, you know, all where my wrinkles were. I think by like the 4th day, you can check it out in my vlog, but like it totally just like the wrinkles disappeared. Like it was amazing. You do have to be consistent with them. Now I'd say I probably do a full cast twice a week. I probably do no Frownies twice a week, and then like I'll do like just like in the middle area like twice a week. So I have a little bit more variety with it. And what I do like about Frownies is like I can still move the muscles in my forehead. I'm also an actor, so being able to express my face is like something that's really important to me. So Botox literally makes it so your face is paralyzed, whereas Frownies just kind of train your face muscles not to move as much, but I can raise my eyebrows anytime I want to. I like having that flexibility as an actor and just like as a person. It's a great company. It was like founded by a woman in the late 1800s. It's been passed down through like 5 or 6 generations of women, and it's just like an amazing company, and I literally love them so much. I'll put a before and after picture of like 1 week using Frownies here, and as you can see, it's like literally insane. Like I could not believe it. Some people, you know, it might take a little longer. Like obviously, like I'm young and didn't have that many wrinkles to begin with, so you do have to stick with it and be consistent, but I promise it works and it's amazing, and you don't have to have any long-term health side effects from it. The next product that I use this twice a week, is Retinol. I use this Paula's Choice treatment here. Retinol. I also use Sunday Riley, their eye serum, on retinol nights. I will put this on my face and this under my eyes. You love. So retinol basically increases the thickness and elasticity of your skin. It reduces inflammation, which we kind of previously discussed contributes to premature aging. It can also help with sun damage, getting rid of dark spots, and kind of just like even out the tone of your skin. It improves collagen production. It is known to help with anti-aging. Basically, the thing I will say about retinol is you should introduce it to your skincare routine slowly, because if you just start using it every day, your skin will dry out and get really red, most likely. I would do it like once a week for a few weeks and then, you know, bring it up as needed. I still just do it twice a week, and I find that that's good for me. Just make sure you're really checking in about like what works for your face and like your skin type and everything. Exfoliating. I use this Paula's Choice Exfoliate. This works amazingly. I also use this twice a week. You should be exfoliating like 2 or 3 times a week. You don't want to over exfoliate your skin. Just like piggybacking off of the whole taking off your makeup train. It's just important in terms of like removing the dead skin cells, letting new ones come up, and continuing to develop that like elasticity. You're getting rid of those dead, dull skin cells and letting the new, brighter ones come to the surface. It's known to soften your skin. It helps your skin produce more collagen and increase elasticity, which, you know, we're getting is a theme here, which delays / prevents the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. The last thing to do that is not Botox to help with anti-aging is also free. Don't sleep on your face. I know this is like, it's like, okay, well sometimes I like roll over in my sleep and like I can't help it, but sleeping on your face, it's just like not a good situation, and I do it all the time, and I'm really trying to sleep on my back a little bit. They do make pillows, which I will link down below, that if you're like a heavy side sleeper and like you really need to sleep on your side, they make pillows so that like you don't squish your skin. Yes, obviously this will create wrinkles over time, but it also is damaging to the skin renewal process because the side of your face that's on the pillow is not getting the space that it needs to go through the renewal process. They also make silk pillowcases, which I recommend putting over the pillow that you get if you're a side sleeper. This will also cause fewer wrinkles. It will still squish your face, but it's just like a softer, less like invasive, aggressive material for your skin, and it has less friction because it doesn't collect oils. There is a difference in my skin before I started doing all these things and after I started doing them, especially the Frownies. So it's been really worth it to me. I have no desire to get Botox. I don't feel like I need to or want to. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, or any thoughts, concerns, ideations, whatever. Thanks so much for checking out my channel. And if you have any requests for any other videos, feel free to also comment those below. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.